I think about our relationship and the kind of like 10 years it spans in our work in behavioral health care, and we meet on this kind of like crazy weekend.
Yeah.
2 years ago.
Yeah. Well, we met prior, but that
Right.
was the first time I think we ran the marathon together.
Right.
19. Not really thinking that would sort of be the basis of a friendship, and then we started to understand we really had the same, not just sort of profession, working in the same field, but the same passions around creating access and having an impact. And then you're working founding a foundation. It just everything is sort of aligned, right? And I think what we found is how do we kind of create access for people who, unlike us, need treatment, but just couldn't otherwise get to it.
Yeah, I mean, I look at my career, and then I look at my personal journey, right? In my career, Release Recovery, the business I helped found,
right?
We primarily serve a population that has the ability to cash pay for recovery services.
Right.
That's just how it is in New York City, Westchester County, and those families need it just as much as anyone else. And then I think about my personal journey, and my family had the ability to pay for me to get the help that I needed.
Yeah, and I was the same way, so very fortunate. But working at Ashley as a nonprofit, it was a perfect environment for us to co-found a fund because, it's always been a big part of Ashley's legacy. It was part of our founder's legacy. So on an annual basis, we're giving multiple millions of dollars in charity care. So in our close to 40 years, we've given $55 million. And it said, within that fund, though, are we doing enough to reach patients of color, Black members of the Black crowd community, which are historically underserved? Are we making this equitable? Like, are we waiting for the phone to ring, or are we kind of being proactive and sort of creating initiatives to reach them? And that's where you swooped in, and you were really the spark for us because it's like within that scholarship work we already do, let's make sure it's reaching more people.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And I laugh because it was a perfect storm. COVID was kind of lingering around, and there was a lot of energy around our foundation, and you came in and you were just willing to say yes.
Yeah.
And in all this, in helping people, it's kind of like you get what you give, right?
Yeah.
And so your ability to say yes, the energy that was surrounding us, it was a perfect storm to go out, and it starts with money.
Yeah.
Right? But behind that money, there needs to be action, and I feel really proud of what we've been able to accomplish. And we're going to see it tonight as one of the scholarship recipients kind of is honored. And
let's get her up here. Marcia, come on.
Come on. Give me one of these.
How are you?
Good.
That's good. That's amazing.
I want to know about Marcia. I want to know her story.
Oh, Marcia's story. Well, it's definitely a story. Marcia was raised in Baltimore City, raised by her mom and dad, both in addiction. My mom eventually succumbed to addiction. My dad has 14 years clean today.
Today?
Yes, today. Not as in today's his anniversary, but as to date, he has 14 years. What can I say? I had tried to get in treatment 9 days after my mom had passed. I relapsed. And then one day, I was out on the street back. I had been in relapse mode for 4 months. And this woman came out of nowhere, and she asked me my name, and I told her. She told me her name was Natasha. She shared some of her experience, strength, and hope with me. She asked me she asked me was I in addiction, and I said yes, but I want to go to treatment. She said, okay, come on, I'll take you today. I said, not today. So eventually, some unfortunate circumstances happened. A week later, I ran back into Natasha, and she told me that she got me at Ashley on scholarship. And we bickered back and forth.
Who was Natasha? How did you know her?
Natasha Gwines is the founder of an organization called the Her Resiliency Center in Baltimore City. Amazing. And right here in D.C. She helps vulnerable young women between the ages of 18 and 25 with whatever they may need in life, no matter what that looks like. I'm over 25, but I guess she saw something in me when I told her that I wanted help. And she made sure that I had the help that I needed, and she has been with me every step of the way. Yeah. And I went to Ashley for 28 days, and then stayed for another 30, and been on my journey ever since. And that was November the 14th, 2021, and I'm 11 months clean today.
Love that.
God.
Now you gotta go give it away.
Yes.
Now you gotta go pass
Oh
it
yeah,
on.
they
one of the
say
best
you only
parts-
keep what you have by giving it
No
away.
doubt.
Right?
So one of the best parts of the story is when you left,
Mhm.
you went to sober living for a short time,
Mhm.
and you said,
Well, I actually
I don't
stayed
have enough, right?
Right.
You said, called us, you said, I want to come back, I want to do extended care.
Yes.
We want to help you.
I
I
went
picked
to-
up the phone, I called Zach, and I said,
Mhm.
Zach, here's the deal.
They got me a 3-month. They got me.
Yes.
Got me a 3-month stay at Ashley's Women's Extended Care.
Yeah.
Which I'm very grateful for because it was in that extended care period of time that I realized, hey, you on something here. You know, what's the point of going back? And just like I told a friend of mine the other day, I said, I don't know, what made this company, put up the funds for me to, go to extended care to continue my treatment. But for whatever reason it was, I'm happy that they did it. It's like they give people hope of knowing that recovery is possible when they told that it's not. Because I know I was told many times that it wasn't.
Yeah. Now you give that hope.
Oh, absolutely, every day.
And where do you work now?
I actually work for the Her Resiliency Center. I am the administrator and special fellow of the Baltimore office. Yes.
That's great.
And I enjoy it. It's very rewarding. Because like you said, we want to keep what we have by giving it away, right?
You're a hero, and you're gonna do that. I'm gonna make sure of it.
Yes,
And
thank you so much.
the best part is that there were, your story isn't unique in the sense that there were 16, I think just in like last year alone, there were 16 people like you who through this work, through, Release Generosity and Founding This Fund, had a similar experience. They got to go to, treatment in Ashley and otherwise couldn't access care with us. And I'd like to think that they're out there somewhere.
Oh, absolutely. And if we decide to cross paths, I would like to talk to them about that, so we can share our experience, strength, and hope. Because, the gift that I was given by Release, I cannot show gratitude enough for, because it gave me my life back. I had mended relationships that I never thought I would ever see back mended. The relationship with my brother was so damaged, and he called me tonight and he said, "Don't be nervous," and I said, "I won't." So yes, it was amazing. It was amazing. It's an amazing thing that I continue to say, that I plan to continue to say on.
Someone told me early on that when I was getting ready to kind of share my story, my experience for the first time, they said, the good news now is there's only one story and you know that. That's the truth. So we don't have to lie anymore. We don't have to make stuff up, So you get up and just tell the truth. Everything else can work out.
Absolutely. Everything is going to come with it. That's true. You're right about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm nervous right now.
No. I feel really privileged because I saw, my first care with Marcia was in the dining room. I think you were there, it's your second day. I didn't know who you were, and the fact that you were connected to this fund, I was just walking through to get my lunch, and you were just not looking well, right?
I was not. When I came in,
I walked in the nursing station.
Yes, I came in.
But it's remarkable how different you look now.
Thank
I mean,
you.
not just like in the obvious sense that you're sober and you're put together and you look beautiful.
Thank you.
But just younger, vibrant. I mean, you were just a totally different person.
They say that recovery gives life many gifts. Yes, and that's very true. And my youth pack was one of them.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, you look beautiful. We're happy to have you here.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm happy to be here.
Good.
Yes.
Good.